So, I start the session with a heavy heart. I'm so unbelievably disappointed in myself for possibly missing the most crucial moment in this bloody game. And you know what's okay? I've, part of being a researcher is to come to terms with the fact that things don't always go as you intend or you expect. It's the art of letting go. So I've decided to let it go. I saw it, I experienced it, I posted a 2-minute apology video for the one person that's watching this. I also put it was like a 26-minute video of me trying to recreate the moment and like struggling very, very badly. You know what, the word I'm going to use is serendipity. Sometimes things happen for a reason. And what I've learned is that when I finish playing today, I'm going to switch it off, I'm going to log off, and I'm not going to hang around. So, okay. Let's do this. Wake up. So, anyway, for those who... anyone else who has been watching, I guess a bit of an update since last time. So, personal update, I got perm. I washed my hair for the first time. I think first cardinal rule, 24 hours, but oh look, it's Hammer. Cardinal rule is to not wash it after 24 hours according to Legally Blonde. I left it for 48 hours, and I am very, very happy to, I guess, announce that the kills have held. And I played a terrible game of rugby. I played a terrible game of rugby on Saturday, and the kills held. So, that's at least one thing going for me. What do I want to achieve today? So, let's have a look. So, nothing's been updated in the room log because it's been the last, I don't know, half an hour, the last session trying to, I guess, watch the sun implode. But then I wonder, maybe I should have looked back into my old footage. So I remember there was that one time, the first time it happened to me when I keep getting the two words mixed up, evaporated and vaporized, and I'm sure they share a similar root. But yeah, so the first time that I was vaporized, I was on Hearth. I'll settle on one day. And that felt like something was following me. The other time, when I was on... I was going to say it. On Brittle Hollow, it felt like something was following me. So, I don't know. Maybe I want to test the sun hypothesis, but I also just can't. I don't know if I have the patience to do it. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to continue exploring Brittle Hollow, and yeah, I might go to the Southern Observatory. I think I was really struggling to get there the other time. And also the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. How am I supposed to get there? No. So basically, I want to know if I can find a crystal shard somewhere. No, is it a quantum shard? No. A gravity crystal somewhere, which I can use so that I can walk where I need to go. But that requires me to just let go and not worry about, that I'm potentially in a time loop. And just do some exploring. Yeah. So anyway, while I'm on Brittle Hollow screen here, so basically over the weekend, as I was laying in bed, much later than I should have, I was thinking about, okay, I wonder how much of Brittle Hollow collapsing on itself has been a recent thing. So if we go, let's go to Brittle Hollow. I think the HUD is still locked on there. No, it isn't. Let's do it. I think the HUD. Let's head towards Brittle Hollow, and I think. Oh, let me lift off. This is always the hard part. Escape pod. It is 5 kilometers away. Where are you? Where is the sun? Where are you? Oh, you are too close for me to be happy. Let's just lock in, engage autopilot, and let's just head towards it. What are the chances that it's only been a recent thing that Brittle Hollow has been collapsing on itself? Maybe the black hole has always been at the center of it, but it's only been a recent thing that it's decided to collapse on itself. And also, what the hell is that? I think this is literally the first time I've seen it. It looks terrifying. Ooh, okay, never mind. Let's slow down. Cool. There's the crystal shard. There's the South Pole. Cool. Velocity matched. I'm gonna try it again. Velocity matched. Cool. Let's slowly, very slowly. So that was new. So I wonder, I think I'm gonna stay in here for a wee bit. I wonder if the black hole has always been part of Brittle Hollow, but it's only been recently. Maybe there's something changed about the gravitational pull of it that maybe there's been a change in this. So, like, if the sun was imploding, maybe it's been a recent thing. That's why the crust has started to collapse on itself, and it's oh, see, mate, is that new? So the fact that the that planet. Okay, let's watch this. See, I wonder if it's only been a recent thing that the planet started to collapse on itself. Um, so we're going to do some exploring, and I'm going to change my strategy. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to deliberately fly into the black hole now. I'm going to fly into the black hole. I'm going to park up my ship somewhere that I can access later on as an insurance thing. See, that looks new. I don't think anyone in their right mind would ever want to build on a planet that's going to crumble on itself. Ooh, too fast, too fast, too fast. No, all good. So let's try and find a way to get. There we go. There's a hole. And we are going to deliberately get ourselves sucked into the black hole. Actually, I have free will. I don't have to. Hmm. Nope, no, never mind. Cool. So, where am I now? So, I'm on the other side of the black hole. So, notice how there is. Ooh, going too fast, going too fast, going too fast. Cool. Velocity matched. Notice how it's only been a recent thing that parts of Brittle Hollow are being, I guess, being sucked through the black hole. Like, if we look at that bit, that looks new. And we could keep watching, there'll be bits of Brittle Hollow coming through. I don't think it's I think it's a recent thing. Something's happened that's enabled. Um, I guess that strengthened the black hole. Um, anyway, so let's lock in. Let's properly wedge ourselves in here without destroying the ship. Cool. Let's land here. This feels comfortable. Is this spacious? There we go. Cool. The ship is locked in. Do not go anywhere. Oh, cool. It is as locked in as I'm comfortable. So let's suit up. Let's open hatch. Let's just hope that it stabilizes so that when I get sucked back through the black hole, I can go somewhere else. So let's go in. Let's go in. Cool. There's a time check. So I wonder if there's a loose gravity crystal somewhere. So I have read this bit. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. So I think this was here first. And then, it's only been a recent thing that the whole planet's been collapsing on itself. So, cool. Oh, I need to go upstairs. Nope, that's not going to let me. See, ship, 29 meters, 27. See, that's all good. It is stable enough. Is that a crystal that I can take with me? No. This is the ball. Oh. Let's get beamed back into Brittle Hollow. Yay! Good fun, let's get out of there. This map looks quite different from the usual map. So, okay, what are we trying to achieve? So, literally, we're just going to go exploring. So, just need to make sure that the ship isn't going anywhere too far. And then if we do get sucked into the black hole, that's okay. At least we have, we can do something about it. Ooh, this is quite cool. Right here. Yep, you are here, you're in Brittle Hollow. That's okay. So we are in the North Pole, I believe. Oh, I shouldn't use. Ooh. And what we're aiming not to do is get sucked into the black hole again. And that is exactly what I've just done. That's all good. Where is the ship? Where is the ship? Let's fly towards it. Okay, so I'm not feeling yupsy-doodle at the moment. So let's head into the ship. Let's fill up again. And let's try again. Not the ship, though. It's looking pretty good. Just think go up a little bit. There we go. Oh, oxygen's restored. Let's try and do some quick maintenance and we'll head right back through. Oh. I think it's a bit harder this time around that it's moving. Ah, okay. So I'm guessing when you do that, it unlocks everything. So you can go in safely. And then I'm still kind of alive, so. Okay. Can you beam me back? Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up. There we go. That was the sound. Okay, let's just take this slow this time around. Ooh, that looks useful. That looks important. I've read this bit before. There's another dead. No, my. That's new. Another dead no my. I don't know, part of me feels like maybe we should consider raiding them. Oh, that's Brittle Hollow. Because I remember when I was here last time, I had to take the plate here. There was a plate somewhere, so I could read it. But I've already read it, I've already added it to my reading log. Oh. Am I at the South Pole? I'm at one of the poles, that's one thing that I'm sure of. Maybe I shouldn't be too trigger happy with how much fuel I'm using. Ooh. That's a bit rough. Just look down gently. What's that? You are here, Brittle Hollow escape pod. Hollow's lantern escape pod. You are here. I think the only thing I'm really aiming to do is I want to know how to get into the southern tower. Too fast again, too fast again, too fast again. Ooh, too fast again. Too fast again. do think I'm doing a pretty good job trying to not get sucked into a black hole. It doesn't help that the whole planet's collapsing. See, there's the tower. Yeah, I don't think I've got a choice. I think I'm just gonna go through. Oh, something's happened. I'm being sucked into somewhere. Oh, that was unexpected. I don't want to walk up that way. I do think I'm spending way too much time in Brittle Hollow. Oh, here's this bit. So I've read that, read that, read that, cool, read that. Okay, so there's one or two things that I can do right now. So I can try and get to. I think if you go to one of the towers, you go there directly. Then maybe I'll go to the gravity cannon again. Oh, Hang City's actually looking quite nice this time. I think it was crumbling quite badly when I was visiting this place last time. Okay, this looks different. I have definitely not been here yet. I don't know why I feel like... Ooh. I don't know why I feel like I'm in such a rush. Come on, come on. Oh. Ooh, that's different. What is that? So I believe... Okay, and this is a big bet, is that I can walk on this bit. Oh, that's really cool. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere exciting. Okay, never mind. That's collapsed. Let's go the other way. So, there's some patterns. There's some scary music. And it's... what do those symbols represent? Oh, I'm walking sideways. I need to... oh, jump back here. No. Something up there looks important. Ooh, let's have a look at this. Okay. Ooh, different symbols means different things. So, Black Hole Forge District. Ice Shrine District. Meltwater District. What about this one? School District. So, I am currently in the school district. This is the Forge District. That was where I was earlier. Ooh, that looked like a thing. This was where I was earlier. And then, if you keep walking, I think this was, one of them was the Meltwater District. Oh, that was quite cool. Huh. I guess, there was also hydrogen. This is different. Oh no, more dead no. I hope this wasn't the school district. That'd be so upsetting if it was. Oops, sorry. Apologies, apologies. Oh no. Is that a baby Nomai? Oh, this is quite upsetting. Okay. Is there anything useful around here? Oh, okay. First of all, I just want to pay my respects. Cool. Well, let's keep going further up. can't go down that way. So I might walk here and I might use the other lift. Nope. What's up here? Something. Oh, see, every time that music comes on the background, I know it's bad. It's bedtime. Ah. Maybe I just need to trust the process and try and fly up. Why am I running out of oxygen so quickly? Oh, there's a tree there. I think this is new. I wasn't here before. Come on, tree. Oh, there's more stuff down here. Okay, let's do some reading. Okay, the Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced core. How could we obtain it? Is that it? Oh, there has to be more than just that. Okay, there's a tree. There's a tree. These stairs are gonna crumble, I know it. Ooh, that looks important. That is the sound of the sun imploding, I believe. Or not? Okay. I think I bought some time. I believe I bought some time. No, I had not bought some time. Well, that was exciting. I don't exactly remember how I got there, but okay, I feel like I've made some really good progress. So, unfortunately, we did see uh, some, I guess, the death of some of the Nomai younglings, but this is probably the most, I feel like the most I've managed to get out of my time on Little Brittle. So I feel like I know what I need to do. I need to go back. I need to go visit, I think, Rebeck. I need to go in the school. I need to start reading, and I don't have a lot of time. But I will quickly pause here because we are cooking. Us, we are cooking lamb, and that requires my attention. Cool. Be right back. Okay. I am back. I am really excited. I feel like I'm actually going somewhere today. Oh no, that's no good. Oh no, that's all good. You know, you never want to receive an email saying, "Hey, can't wait to see you at the meeting at 7 p.m. today," when you have no idea what that meeting is. Okay, we are down for business. We know what we need to do. Well, when I say we, it's just me. I guess it's me and my um, Parthian avatar. So, let's not even waste time. Let's suit up. Oh, maybe not. That's. Oh, actually, never mind. Let's waste a little bit of time. The Hanging City! Okay, what have we? What is new? So, we were just in Hanging City. So, I know my city, suspended beneath Brittle Hollow's northern glacier. It's really well constructed, by the way. It's more than, I don't know, it's like being hung by cables, or is it anti-gravity? The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. Again, I don't know where I guess the foundation population, where they came from. Because, you know, if you're thinking that they all came from the escape pod, so I think the escape pod definitely did come earlier. And then they said, hey, this place is safe enough. It's not great. There is a black hole. You know, you will fall through it. But if if you're careful enough, you'll be able to return. Also, do you think the Nomai can breathe in space? Because, you know, for me, I forget where I put my wallet and my keys. You know, I would not remember to, put on my spacesuit if I need to walk out. And, you never know, accidentally fall through a black hole. So, another hypothesis, something to think about. Anyway, the Hanging City. A Nomai city suspended beneath Brittle Hollow's northern glacier. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. The Nomai debated how to obtain the powerful, highly advanced warp core required for the Ash Twin project. There's more to explore here. That's always a good sign. And we follow that wee bit. The Black Hole Forge district is the highest district in the Hanging City. And then I haven't been there yet, but there was a lot of interesting stuff. I did pick up a scroll. The Black Hole Forge district is the highest district in the Hanging City. So that was connected to the old settlement. Basically, that was where all the stuff was crumbling. Yeah. So the fact is, Chevron, now remember, is because I put my HUD marker. If someone could remind me what HUD stands for, that would be very much appreciated. And it's got an asterisk next to it, or star. So basically, I should probably go back there. Everything else looks pretty, I guess, routine. You know, there's a lot to explore. I do feel like I'm making some progress. You know, it's incredible what 8 hours worth of sleep does for your brain. Cool. We're out in the atmosphere again. Did I lock it in? Hopefully I did. Hanging City. Yes, lock it in. Nope. And then let's autopilot it. And let's head towards Brittle Hollow. Because how did I get there? You know, it's always an issue with a brain like mine that I've got pretty good long-term memory, but short-term memory. Oh, see, that's new. Short-term memory. Nah, I can't even remember how I got velocity matched. See, let's just say that this is a great improvement. Oh, do I want to? No, okay. I am just going to be careful. I'm going to try my best and not fall through the black hole. But if I do, at least I have I guess, an option. Oh, that's a scary bit. See, and where is that going? So many mysteries. So many mysteries. Oh, we are going to our friend Rebit. I just feel slightly terrible. I'm trampling on the Nomai's like archaeological site right now. But they do seem a bit long gone. So I hope they don't mind. Okay, I'm gonna put nope, I am going to figure out a way. Ooh, how do we get to those stones? That feels important. See, this is different. Wow, this is actually quite incredible. I just need to make sure that I don't steer too far away from these crystals. I do like the sound that they make. One, four. Oh yeah, no, my ships. My ship has decided to go on holiday. Ooh, this is quite cool. I don't know where it's taking me, but... This is... oh, cool. I think, this must be glaciers. So, this is, part of the districts. I just need to find a tree very soon. It's just gonna be a gentle plop. Oh, am I back in the Hangar City? Yes, I am. What are these? What are these? Ghost matter detected nearby. Okay, danger. Let's not do that. It does matter. The music sounds different now. So I have read this. I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to find a tree first. Any trees? Any trees? Yes, there's the tree. Ah, I do feel a lot more oriented this time around. Maybe I won't jinx myself. Okay, Black Hole Forge controls. Let's grab this. Pick up scroll. I think enter that from the other side. This. Let's try and shove it in there. Are you shovable? Okay, you do appear shovable. So, solution 2. Oh wait, what was solution 1? The Ash Twin requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? So that's solution 2. I think solution 1 was sitting somewhere around here. I am of the belief. Oh, I am so sorry. I really don't want to be trampling around where you're trying to. Rest in peace. Okay, cool. This feels like solution 1. So solution 1, we could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. Phlox. That's a great name. This will require return to Dark Bramble, Plume. My father said many good no might perish there. Psycad, my mentor Coleus and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. The anglerfish sounds scary. Rami, I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. Is that one of the anglerfish? I think that fish was in the museum. Coleus, what Mallory and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall these present. Oh, Rami. The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall those present when the vessel crashed and sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. I like Rami. Konoi. Oh, that's new. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. I wonder who was Konoi's grandmother. Kasava. Ooh, Kasava, you're back. How have you been? Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint provided we're able to transport back here. I reckon right above here. So, you know how I was talking about the escape pod earlier? And why there was a wire, like, sort of running through it. Oh, you can remove the scroll. You can insert it. That's new. And then I said, oh, where did the, where could the scroll be? Oh, no, sorry, no, okay. I'm getting distracted again. So, remember I was at the escape pod number 1. I saw there was some sort of cable or wire that was being pulled from it. And I was thinking, it's like, why would they do that? I think that might have been the warp core, and maybe they're using that to power something, which I don't know. Cool. Let's read. Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. See, that's what I mean by my short-term memory. I have no... I'm reading Solution 2 right now. I don't even remember what Solution 1 was. So, Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. Cool. That didn't work out, so now they're up to Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. So, said Oino. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. I hope their bodies weren't just laying around and they were just happy with it. Clary. No. Oh, Claza. No, but Pokey was apprenticed to Anona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. So Poke, I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. Yep, see, they're thinking like archaeologists or historians. You do need to understand the past in order to see into the future. This is true. However, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. Hope. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. And I'm sure that's when everything went tits up. Adaya. Again, another great name. This is the safest path for our clan. Avens, is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. See, Adaya is literally the person who, I don't know, I suppose when you're when you're part of a team, doing a team assignment, and sort of just pipes up at the end thing is like, I let you guys do all the work for the last week and a half, but I think this is actually a bad idea, and this is XYZY. It would have been very, very helpful if Adaya brought this up much earlier. Anyway, what's the last message? Oh, Kasava's got thoughts. Is it, though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. I don't know, at this point they should just... I don't know why they even, why they're doing it. Okay, what I'm going to do, I want to, if you took the scrolls out and then just dropped it, if you put it back in, will you get a new message? Same message. That's all good. I did want to... It would have been interesting. I'm sure if it did happen, to my mate, he's probably going like, no! Test the other ones! Test the other ones! But no, I feel like I'm short on time now. So we're going to go up. There was something happening here. Again, rest in peace. Ooh. Nope. Oxygen's looking very good. Yep, there's some more graffiti here. Poke. I feel strange, trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Said every supervisor ever. Poke. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange even though my time with him was short. I miss my old mentor deeply. Poke. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this properly. But what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Eh, you know. It'll be quite interesting, like, in the future. Um, if people just pick up our messages and just read it in the same way. Poke. Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in the star system and never saw an Onus warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know 3 eyes. I thought there were more. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the Forge, and I have my plan. I am not alone. Okay. Let's remember the 3-eye thing, because that feels relevant for some reason. And what's happening up here? Let's have a nosy. What does this do? Do I do it? Am I following it? Yeah, let's do it. It would be so funny if it decides to, if it's sending me into the black hole again. I would be very biffed, but fair enough. Cool, I am somewhere else I don't know. If this is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, I'd be so excited. No, I'm just stuck. I think. No. This is just another escape route. Oh, I'm falling very fast. Oh no. How am I feeling? Okay, at least I have oxygen. I'm not feeling great for falling down the waterfall. Thanks, team, for not warning me. Okay. I'm feeling slightly frantic because that is a different part. Okay. Please send me. Okay. Yes. Oh no, that's the bridge. Okay, skinning thoughts, team, skinning thoughts. I don't know where I am, but I'm terrified. I'm falling through. That's different. At least I'm close to the ship again. Funny how it's just decided to cluster together. Oh, let's feel remaining. Let's try and get back in. Come on. Whoa, that was a lot of work. Oh, medkit. New rumors. But I feel like the sun's about to implode on itself, right? If I start hearing the music, we'll go and enjoy the view. Okay, still didn't get into... Oh yes, that's part with the Black Hole Forge. The Black Hole Forge. I remember that. There was the control room. I didn't find the control room, but it's okay. So there's more to explore here. The Nomai learned how to evade anglerfish theoretically, at least by studying an anglerfish fossil they found on Ember Twin. The Nomai learned how to evade anglerfish theoretically, at least by studying an anglerfish fossil that they found in Ember Twin. Is there anything else? There's still more to explore there. I don't know. How are we feeling? How long have I been doing this? Because if my calculations are correct, I feel like boom time's about to happen. So let's lift off. And Pain City. I do feel like boom time's about to happen. You just know it. I do like the music. It's quite relaxing. Maybe I could aim to head towards the Hanging City. But, you know, keep an eye on that. So I do feel like I've got a lot more to give, and also the sun is very close. Oof. Oh, that was a rough landing. The Hanging City. This is actually quite a nice view. The planet is really crumbling on itself. If I had to give this planet a health rating, I would give it at least. Ooh, what's happening? Why is it so bright? Oh, because that's that. You know, that can just piss right off. What's Hollow's lantern? That's different. Oh, you know, that's Hollow's lantern. See, everything's being sucked into it. I'm being sucked into something at this point. Oh, never mind. Here I go. Back in the black hole I go. At least I'm in a safe distance to see everything. Come on now, don't give up on me. Go on. Come on, baby. I've been waiting for this moment. Let's do it. I'm sure you can see the countdown, but there's about 5 minutes left of this hour-long recording. I would be very miffed if I were to miss my demise. Oh, never mind. Hello. Oh, this is different. Oh, no, I am very, very unhappy right now. Oh, yeah, no, everything's wrecked. Oh. Ah, there we go. Oh, this is different. What is going on? Why am I being sucked through another black hole? What on earth is going on? This is quite terrifying, but I actually have no idea what's going on now. Is there any way to escape? I'm sure. What? Oh no. Oh no. While that happened, um, I'm sure that I can speak on all our behalves that we. I thought that I was gonna. I thought. I thought the sun was gonna implode, but definitely being eaten by an anglerfish was not on my bingo card. Okay, so with the last 2 minutes I have, I really want to go to observatory because I remember one of them said 3 eyes, and I'm sure they had more. Okay, come on, museum. Observatory. Yeah, I'm sure they had more. They said 3 eyes, and I don't. Come on, we've got a minute and a half. This is not the time to be slowing down. Where's the museum? Did I just miss the museum? No, it's down that way. Come on. Oh no, never mind. I'm just being a wombat. That anglerfish was massive, though. That is not. That is not what I experienced. This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear. Anyway, on that note, the recording is running out. I am going to call it an evening. So, hope you enjoyed that, and I will be back with another session soon.